Assalamu alaikum students, class 7th. Today we have to start our new chapter, that is chapter number 4, squares and square roots. So in this unit you will learn about the concept of perfect squares and square roots and how to find the square root of a perfect square by two methods. The first one is prime factorization method and the second is division method. So what are the perfect squares? When a number is multiplied by itself, the product is known as the square of that number. When a number is multiplied by itself, so for example, when 3 is multiplied by itself, that is 3, the product is 3 3s are 9. So 9 is the square of that number. So the product is known as the square of that number. So a perfect square can be expressed as the product means their multiplication of two integers, the two integers of equal value. So it means that two values are same. So when a number is multiplied by itself, the product is known as the square of that number. So we can say that 9 is the square of 3. The number that forms a square when multiplied by itself is called the square root of the product. For example, 49 is a perfect square. So 49 is the square of 7 because 7 multiplied by 7 is equals to 49 and 7 is the square root of 49. The positive square root is expressed with the symbol square root. Therefore, square root 49 is equal to 7 expresses the square root of 49 is 7. So observe the following tables of the first 11 perfect square. 1 multiplied by 1 is equals to 1, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9. The two integers are of equal value. 1 in multiplied by 1, 2 multiplied by 2, 3 multiplied by 3. These all are the perfect square. Minus 1 multiplied by minus 1. So minus minus plus 1. Minus minus plus 2 2s are 4. Minus 3 multiplied by minus 3, positive 9. So these all are the perfect squares. Now look at this table. These perfect squares and their square roots are shown in the table below. 1 is the perfect square, 4 is a perfect square, 9 is a perfect square, 16 is a perfect square, 25, 36, these all are the perfect square that are shaded. So the table above shows that out of all the positive integers from 1 to 100, there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 10 perfect square. Since the square roots of those numbers are integers because they are the perfect square, so 81 is a square of 9, 64 is a square of 8, 36 is a square of 6. The square roots of other numbers are not integers because like 77 is not a perfect square, so its square is not an integer, so its square root of that numbers are not integers. As noted for integers of like signs, the product or the quotient is positive like minus minus plus 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 plus. For integers of unlike signs means plus minus 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 plus minus, the product or the quotient is negative like minus multiplied by minus positive, plus multiplied by plus is equals to positive. When the signs are like, their product is positive. When the signs are unlike, the product is negative. So therefore 16 is the perfect square of 4 multiplied by 4 or minus 4 multiplied by minus 4. As 4 multiplied by 4 is equal to 16 and minus 4 multiplied by minus 4, that also equals to 16. So all perfect square have two set of square roots. 49 is equals to 7 multiplied by 7 or minus 7 multiplied by minus 7. And 49, so 49 is the square of 7 and minus 7. 64 is as it is. Now look at this example. 81 is equals to 9 multiplied by 9. So 9 multiplied by 9 also equals to 81 and minus 9 multiplied by minus 9 is also equals to 81. So 81 is a square of 9 and of minus 9. Both 9 and minus 9 are square roots of 81. But square root of 81 is equals to 9. 9 is a positive square root of 81. 100 is equal to 10 multiplied by 10 or minus 10 multiplied by minus 10. But square root of 10 is equal to only positive 10. 10 is a positive square root of 100. So square root 49 is equal to 7, but the square roots of 49 are 7 and minus 7 because 7 multiplied by 7 is also equal to 49 and minus 7 multiplied by minus 7 is also equal to 49, but the square root of 49 is positive 7. Square roots of positive integers. Look at the figure below. 1 and 1, this area, this is the squares. So you can draw all the squares Count the number of squares in each of the grids above. The first grid has 1 square, 1 row and 1 column. So 1 multiplied by 1, that is equals to 1. The second grid has 4 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 multiplied by 2 is equals to 4. The third grid has 10 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and on the vertically same. So 10 multiplied by 10 is equals to 100. So each of these numbers, that is 1, 4 and 100, are square numbers because each figure representing these numbers have an equal number of rows and columns. When number of rows equals to number of columns, we can say that this figure is known as square. The number of rows or column is a square root. For example, the square root of 1 is 1, the square root of 4 is 2, the square root of 100 is 10. Look at the following examples. 1 multiplied by 1 is equals to 1 and the square root of 1 is equals to 1. Similarly, square root 4 is equals to 2 and square root 9 is equals to 3. So the numbers which represent the area of a square are called the square numbers. Like 100, the square root of 100 is 10. The number of rows and number of columns are equal. The length of the side of square is a square root of that number. Now we have to complete the table below. So number 1, its square is 1. 2, the square of 2 is 4. 3, the square of 3 is 9. So you can complete this. Now, what number should be here to get the square? 25. So that will be 5. 5 square will be 25. 36 is the square of 6. Now you can complete this. Now we have to complete a square puzzle. Fill the squares by continuing the pattern. 1, 4, 9, 16. Now we have to complete this. As you see, 1 is a square of 1, 4 is a square of 2, 9 is a square of 3, 16 is a square of 4. So now 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64, 9 square 81 and 10 square 100. Top row 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81 and 100. Now the bottom row 3, 5, 7. As you see that there a difference between the consecutive squares. 1, 3, 4 means the difference between the consecutive squares. 4 minus 1, 3, 9 minus 4, 5, 16 minus 9, 7. So it will be 25. So 25 minus 16 will be 9. So you can complete this 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 and 19 up to so on. Now we know now the following. Every positive integer has 2 square roots, 1 positive root and 1 negative root. Square root refers only to positive square root of any number. Now we have to determination of positive square roots by prime factors. We have seen that 4 is the square of 2 multiplied by 2, that is equals to 4 equals to 2 multiplied by 2. So it can be written as have to find the square root of 4. 2 multiplied by 2, that is equals to 2. 9 is the square of 3. Now find the square root of 3 to 4 by the prime factorization method. To find the square root of 324, we determine its prime factors as follow. Then their prime factors can be written as 2 multiplied by 2, 3, 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. Then we have to make the pair 2 multiplied by 2, 3 multiplied by 3 and 3 multiplied by 3. 2 multiplied by 2 can be written as 2 square, that is 3 square, that is 3 square. Now we have to find the square root of 324, square root on both sides, and we get 2, 3 and 3. So we have to multiply it. 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, that is equals to 18. So 18 is the square, 324 is the square of 18. Now we have to start our exercise 4a. Find by factors the positive square root of all these parts. We have to find the positive square roots of that numbers by using the factors method. So first question is 529. So first of all we have to find its prime factors. 529 और किसी टेबल पे नहीं आएगा, so 23 पे ही आएगा. So 23 is a 529, 23 ones are 23. Thus 529 is equal to 23 multiplied by 23. We have to make a pair of this, that is 23 square. Now hence square root of 529, square root on both sides, we get 23. So 23 multiplied by 23 is equals to 529. So 529 is the square of 23. Now we have to move to our part number 5. 11025. 2 के टेबल पे ये नहीं आएगा क्योंकि लास्ट डिजिट 5 है. अब हमने ये चेक करना है कि ये डिविजिबिलिटी इसकी 3 के टेबल पर है या नहीं. सो यू हैव टू ऐड इट्स ऑल डिजिट्स. 1 + 1 2, 2 + 0 2, 2 + 2 4, एंड 4 + 5 9। सो अगर 9 जो है वो 3 के टेबल में आता है, इसका मतलब ये है कि ये नंबर भी 3 के टेबल पर डिवाइड होगा। सिर्फ ये डिविजिबिलिटी 3 के लिए चेक करने के लिए। सो 3 3 ज़ा 9, 2 कैरी, 3 6 ज़ा 18, 2 कैरी, 3 7 ज़ा 21, 1 कैरी, 3 5 ज़ा 15। अब हमें चेक करना है कि ये 3 पे दोबारा आएगा या नहीं। सो वी हैव टू ऐड ऑल द डिजिट्स। 7 + 5 12, 12 + 6 18, 18 + 3 21। सो 21 3 के टेबल में आता है, इसका मतलब ये नंबर भी 3 के टेबल में लाई करेगा। सो 3 1 ज़ा 3, 3 2 ज़ा 6, 3 2 ज़ा 6, 1 कैरी, 3 5 ज़ा 15। 5 + 2 7, 7 + 2 9, 9 + 1 10, 10 3 के टेबल में नहीं आता, इसका मतलब ये नंबर भी 3 के टेबल में नहीं आएगा। अब हम 5 की तरफ मूव करेंगे। सो 5 2 ज़ा 10, 2 कैरी, 5 4 ज़ा 20, 2 कैरी, 5 5 ज़ा 25। नाउ 5 4 ज़ा 20, 4 कैरी, 5 9 ज़ा 45, 7 7 ज़ा 49 एंड 7 1 ज़ा 7। So 1 1 0 to 5 equals to 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7 multiplied by 7. So we have to make the pair 3 pair, 5 pair and 7 pair, that is equal to 3 square, 5 square and 7 square. Now we have to find the square root, that is equals to, all squares are cancelled with the square root. So 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 7, that is equals to 105. So 105 multiplied by 105, that is equals to 11025, and 11025 is the square of 105. Part number 10 is 29584. So 229,584, last digit is 4, so it can be divided on 2. So 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 1 carry, 2 7s are 14, 1 carry, 2 9s are 18 and 2 2s are 4. So 2 7s are 14, 2 3s are 6, 2 9s are 18, 1 carry, 2 6s are 12, 2 3s are 6, 1 carry, 2 6s are 12, 1 carry, 2 9s are 18, 1 carry, 2 8s are 16. So 2 1s are 2, 2 8s are 16, 2 4s are 8 and 2 9s are 18. अब 1849 से 43 पे आएगा, क्योंकि 1849 43 का स्क्वायर है। सो 43 43 ज़ा 1849 एंड 43 1 ज़ा 43. वी हैव टू पेयर द प्राइम फैक्टर्स एंड वी गेट द आंसर 172.